Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a very special episode of the Justin Ian podcast. Today, I am in.
I just fucking spunk.
Are you?
Are we recording?
Yeah, I was looking for you. Actually, I didn't know where you went. After I finished setting up, I thought you were.
Who let you in?
You did.
I didn't.
That's why you let me in, and then you ran off, and I didn't know where you went.
I just came in my closet.
Okay.
Welcome, guys. Hi.
Roll the intro music that we now have. Scoop,
Scoop.
poop,
Spoop. Scoop.
ee-oo.
I tried Viagra for the first time.
Coffee's for people who can't cut.
No, fuck that.
That's your sock wardrobe.
I'm going to jail.
Freaking pretentious. Got you. Listen up. Welcome
to the Justin Ian podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Justin and Ian podcast. Yes, everyone, we're back after a 2-week hiatus.
After our 2-week clitoris.
A 2-week clitoris out of way. You're getting a ringer right now. All right, you're on speaker.
Hello?
Yo,
You're on the podcast right now.
I am?
Yeah, say hi.
What's up?
Do a plug. Can you do like it's Sway in the morning?
It's Sway in the morning. We here, we live. We got a guest in the studio.
Keep going.
Yo, it's 2 in the morning. Wake your punk ass up.
You hear that? If you're listening to the podcast,
Yeah,
wake the fuck up.
What's up? You wanna air me out on the podcast?
Welcome to our new segment of Ian Gets a Call.
I'm pretty disappointed in you.
Why?
Oh,
Because
God.
of last night?
No, because I heard you were trying to meet up with our friend yesterday.
I was what?
You were trying to meet up with our friend yesterday.
What friend?
Is this
You know,
podcast friendly
our friend
material?
that's a girl.
I don't know if this is friendly on the podcast, but I will.
Wait, what friend? Just say it. I'll bleep their names.
We'll bleep it. I promise.
Beep.
Oh shit. Yeah, what?
Oh, more editing for Justin. Let's go.
I'm not. I wasn't gonna meet up with her. Why? You jealous or something? I gotta hang up. We gotta do this podcast.
Alright. I'll talk to you later.
Say I love you.
This
I love
camera
you.
keeps going out of focus.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Transaction.
I know what the fuck. I'll call you later. I'll call you after this.
Alright.
All right, later. That was my gay black girlfriend, everybody.
Welcome to another segment of They Get a Call.
We need music for this.
They
get a call.
Ring, ring, ring.
Hello? Who is it?
Justin and Ian get a call.
And your dad that you haven't seen in 17 years.
I went to get some porn.
Cigarette milk.
But that's why they're all the corner stores are there, right? They're like, I feel like I've seen more video stores than corner stores. Or
Remember
the
at
exact
my
same
old
amount.
place? There was a porn store right across the street.
Or I should bleep it, not. There's a porn store.
There's a porn store. You just doxed me? Wait, Ian, didn't you used to live at... wow, dox alert.
Oh my gosh. Oh, all right, guys.
You
We
miss
are-
us? I
We are
miss
back.
us. Yeah.
The 10 people who watch both video and audio, we're back.
What if it just drops by half because we haven't posted it
I know now it's like 2 people listening.
What's up, 2 people?
Well, maybe if we make this episode shorter, then maybe people will listen.
I'm down. Yeah, you have something to do today, right?
Yeah,
So.
I gotta see. I don't know. Well, let's get into the first topic. So today, at the day of recording, the Supreme Air Forces are dropping today.
Ooh.
Good transition, motherfuckers. So
do you
the
think about
Supreme
them?
Air Forces are dropping, and at
Mhm.
first I was like, they're Air Forces, whatever.
Right. But then,
But then the Supreme started posting their style fit pics.
for a lot of people who don't know, if Justin sees his favorite skater wearing it on a Supreme account or lookbook, he's like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
yo,
gonna
that
fucking buy it.
yeah, 100%.
Like he will talk shit about a piece or be like, that's ugly. And he'll see Sean Pablo wearing it and he'll be like, well, maybe he's not that bad.
Okay, to be fair,
Mhm.
sometimes when they do their product shots, it
Yeah.
doesn't look that good on its own,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So when they pair it with something else, I'm like, oh, it's reasonable now. or it's
That's
actually
fair.
cool, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like hidden gems. Like you'll look at it in the thrift and then you put it on and it's excellente.
It's like this polo shirt.
Yeah, or this T-shirt that
This is so clean, by the way. It
Yeah,
looks
I know.
so good.
and it was like not a lot of people were fucking with the gray, but like after I saw another person who will wear anything and I'll probably buy it, Timothy Chalamet wore that gray
Ooh,
that gray
Chalamet.
T-shirt with the pink pants. I'm like, I need a gray
Damn.
T-shirt right now.
Don't you have pink pants? Like light
Oh,
pink
I
pants?
do. Oh my gosh, I could recreate that fit.
First burp of the hiatus, baby.
Oh my gosh, catch me again. Next Instagram post is me in the Supreme shirt with the pink pants.
Oh, that'd be tough, man.
Sun-dried Timothy Chalamet.
You really
Can't
like
stop him.
You really like that insult I gave it.
Dude, it's so good. I'm going to put that, if I have a Tinder and you see someone on
Sun-dried
Tinder and my name is Sun-dried Timothy Chalamet, it's me.
That's actually a really good name. for,
yeah.
like any
or
account.
I'll put that as my, how does Tinder work? Do you have captions or something?
I'm not on Tinder.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm asking. All right, so back on the Air Forces.
Yes.
So the EU drop just happened, and according to the EU drop, they sold out really fast.
I
And a
can
lot of
imagine.
people were speculating that they would have lots of stock so that they wouldn't sell out within maybe realistically they'd sell within maybe 10 minutes because the demand was so high.
Mhm.
But clearly, the way that they're releasing it, they're doing it since they're limited. A lot of people are speculating that because they're restocking it over and over again, each of the restocks are going to have really small stock. Instead of just dumping all the stock they have straight out,
right.
they're going to just spread it out. Now, I don't know for sure. We'll have to see at 11 when the Supreme drop America,
Right.
the US drop happens, and see how that goes. That's when we can fully judge how the resale and how the stock is going to be distributed. So we will have to wait and see. And well, on behalf of on the actual shoes themselves, Air Forces are like whatever. For me, white Air Forces are in the never buy this. If you wear this, don't wear it. Or if you wear it, it's fine. You just will never see me wear it. So, the CDG Chucks, Old Schools, and white Air Forces. 3 shoes that you'll never see wear.
You know what?
White Air Forces, sorry. I'll wear black. So, because they're white Air Forces, I'm not going to fucking touch those shits. I'm going to go.
The triple
become
black.
Yeah, I'm going to be a gangbanger now. Start selling drugs. And I'm getting the Supreme Air Forces.
If you get jumped by a guy that looks like Justin, you should kill yourself.
Yeah. If you get jumped by a guy in Supreme Air Forces, a black box logo, and on a Supreme burner phone, I think you should reconsider
Yo,
your
fam,
life.
who's Gons? Huh?
Who's Gons,
Who's
dog?
Gons,
Run it
motherfucker?
up.
Run it up.
How do you spell Supreme?
Huh? Spell Supreme.
Spell Supreme how Gons would.
We do it. Yeah.
You
thought
can't.
so. Wait, you don't know the reference to that T?
You don't know this is a
You're dead.
You don't know this is a play on the classic logo?
Oh shit. Wait, you don't even know who Nos is? You're dead.
Name 4 Tupac songs
Name
right now.
4. Yeah.
Name 5 shows Naomi Campbell walked for.
Oh shit, you can't?
No, you can't.
You're dead.
Run
Run your
that.
pockets.
Give me that
Give me your
Supreme shirt.
preem.
Give me your ring. So yeah, if you ever get so it's so funny too because I just realized there's a lot of low key gang shit that I have from Supreme, like the fucking burner phone,
The burner phone
bandana,
is so fire.
the black box logo bandana,
Mm-hmm.
and then now the Air Forces.
What do you think about the Air Forces? What do you think?
I think it's
originally?
you know what, like on the design of just slapping a little box logo in it. I think it's
It's
simple.
clean.
It works,
Yeah.
and especially since the last Supreme Nike collabs haven't been
Mm-hmm.
widely loved,
Mm-hmm.
even though I think they're fine or they're good.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you buy one?
Yeah, I got
Yeah. The dunks?
the Air Force 2s.
Oh, okay.
And I like the shoe was great and the colors I thought were so cool, but a lot of people are like, "Oh, Supreme Nike hasn't had it since the foams or the Jordans."
Sure. But
Or
yeah,
not the Jordan 14s, the Jordan 5s.
you know what it is? I think it's too simple to fuck up. Like you.
yeah, like
you
it's
took
super
a
straightforward.
classic plain shoe that everyone loves getting, the Air Forces, and you just
Made it Supreme.
you apply it the way you did it with a box logo.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
the good thing about it too that besides the fucking box logo,
Yeah.
the leather quality is different.
Oh, is it
Yeah, like
Oh,
even if you look at the
interesting.
pictures, like a side by side of like
a normal
product
Air Force?
photo from Full Locker compared to the Supreme one,
Right.
it does not look as shiny. It's a
Oh,
little
matte,
softer.
little
Yeah.
matte-ish.
And I mean, it depends. Like, and then if you get, we'll have to see until everyone gets it in hand.
Yeah.
And if it turns out, they're almost exactly the same and the leather quality is very minute, then I guess whatever, you're spending
Yeah.
considerably more for a Supreme.
How
but
much more?
What's
Do you know? Like, what's the comparison between a normal and a
low
Supreme?
Air Force One is Canadian, about, I want to say after tax, a little 130 or something.
Okay.
Around 130.
Oh wow! So this is like selling for 90 USD, right?
96 USD with tax and duties and shipping.
Wow.
If you just get the Air Forces, it'll come out to I think around 200.
Man, shipping and duties really fuck us in the ass
Yeah.
in Canada. It's
But I mean,
stupid.
$200 for a Supreme Air Force is not unreasonable. It's still probably it's still probably one of the cheaper Supreme shoes you can get.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
So yeah, we will see. And apparently, from the very vague post that they did, the emails they sent out, they said, and I quote, let me pull it up. Pull it up. All right, I'll read the thing. The Air Force One low will be stocked regularly throughout seasons.
Seasons.
So
Wow.
that either means this fall winter season, right? Or this spring summer season, or all of the seasons. Like the Hanes tees. And if it's like the Hanes tee and this is perpetually stocked forever
These
and
might
ever.
be the new CDG Chucks real quick. If they keep perpetually
That's
doing
true.
it. That's the thing about CDG Chucks. When they first came out, I was like, I fucked with them.
And then
you
they
know?
got oversaturated.
And then they became oversaturated.
No, but
they
the thing
became a
about
fucking
CDG
meme.
Chucks is they're still accessible.
Yeah.
These are going to be still hard to get.
I guess
Because
you're
if
right.
they
Yeah,
release
if
the way
it's
that they
small,
do, and they only
Right.
do like
Right.
how many ever pairs they do so they can sell out within a minute
Right.
for every drop, and they only restock maybe once a month,
Yeah.
then it's still going to be limited for a while. It's going to take
That's fair.
so long. And if they only do it for like a year or two,
Mm-hmm.
then it's fine.
Yeah.
They're going to nip it in the butt.
Yeah.
Which I kind of hope they do.
And I feel like
But I hope they nip it in the butt
Yeah.
after I get a pair.
And I feel like some people who aren't as on the fucking ball on it with Supreme,
They're
they
gonna-
might even forget about it. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
dropped. Oh well.
Well, see, that's why I think their Supreme's gonna do good. Like the Supreme people who actually fuck with it, and they're gonna get it.
A really if you know kind of thing.
Yeah, I was watching a Supreme video today, or like a mini doc about Supreme, and there are a lot of people, and it's really interesting. It's by Push Product, a YouTube channel. They do video essays about streetwear and shit, and it's pretty insightful. Like saying how Supreme is even today. If you look at all their shit, it's still at the root of its core. They're making products for people in New York. They're making products for kids, like youth, and they're making products for skaters at the core.
Yeah.
Like if you look at a lot of like hype shits, all the shit they're talking about is all the easy accessible shit. But if you go like a lot of people, I've been speaking to a lot of people about Supreme, and like I'm like, Supreme releases 200 items, and over 100 of them are cut and sew. And a lot of people like Supreme releases cut and sew. Ian's polo is a Supreme cut and sew.
Yes, sir.
There's like
So
Supreme
far.
released 300 items about a season, and you really only hear about 50.
Yeah, it's true.
And like even that from that 50, maybe 10 become
Like
iconic,
fake,
known by the public. Like the Oreos, that's like 10. But alongside the Oreos, there's 300 other items.
Yeah.
And I think everyone like that. See, if Supreme gets a bad rap because it's like, oh, box logo, oh, hype. But I mean, that kind of fucks. Like Instagram kind of fucked it over too with like all the hype beasts and cloud chasers. Like they're
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of tarnishing the
Yeah.
image of Supreme as like, oh, it's just box logos and shit. But there's a lot of shit that Supreme makes
Like,
that
yeah.
you would never know is Supreme.
Like, of
Ian's
course-
polo. Like if
If you were walking down the street, like, oh,
and,
that's
you,
just
and Ian, you wouldn't know that it's
it's like,
a
oh,
Supreme
that's just
polo.
like a cool polo you wear,
And it's good quality too.
super. It's thicky. It's a thicky boy.
And a lot of Supreme shit is vintage inspired. Like
Yeah.
I think we've definitely said this before, but there are definitely things you can find in the thrift store that Supreme will make new.
yeah.
Or has
They'll
made
just
new
they'll
at some
revise
point.
it.
Like I
put their
guarantee,
spin on
if
it.
you see Ian's polo right now, if you go into any Valley Village, you might find a polo that looks very similar to it.
And I guess some people at that point would just, to that extent, would be like, why do I even need to buy Supreme if I can just thrift?
Well,
It's like, yeah, you could.
You could.
Of course you could.
but but like that's the thing too. Thrift, like I think people also have a misconstrued idea of thrifting.
Oh, it's not easy.
No, like even a lot of like, oh, thrift haul. Look, I got 100 pickups. Oh, so
Yeah.
fire.
Was it
But
how
that's
long did it
because-
take you to find it?
That's because the
How many
guy's
stores
going
you
out
could?
every day to the Valley Village
Yeah.
and only recording when they're fire
Yeah.
shit. Like
That's why like vintage stores like F is for Frank or Uncle Vintage, like
it seems so effortless, but you never know that these guys
They-
are hustling out there, going to Valley
Legit.
Village, going to
not even they get like huge. They get the same same shipments
What's it
as
called?
Value Village, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
they
no, they
just
go to like outlet or like
Yeah.
distribution centers,
And they just take hours
they go
picking out what the
run
fu-
through their racks and shit.
So yeah, that's why I feel like if I go to those stores like that, some people are like, that's not even thrifting, man. It's like, I guess you're right. I'm not thrifting.
Because because
It's not the
100%
price.
part of the thrift is going through the racks, spending the time,
Yeah, for
digging
sure.
through shit, finding one cool piece out of 2,000 pieces,
Yeah.
right?
So where I was going with that, it's just like, yeah, you could thrift, or you can just specifically look for the look that you want that you could find in a thrift
100%.
at Supreme,
Yeah.
and you can get it for a quality that may not. Like thrifting, it's a like flip of a coin. It's like, oh, this is sick. Oh
Not
wait,
even a
there's
flip of a coin. The thrifting is flipping a coin and landing it on the side.
it's
Landing it on the fucking middle part. That's how it is to fucking thrift.
I was gonna like say because like you can get it and it can look fire, but you can be like, oh, there's holes in it. Oh, there's a stain on it. Oh, like so many things that you just maybe
Yeah,
can't
there's so many
change.
things that will just pop up during your.
Yeah, like
thing.
you can like yeah, exactly. But with Supreme, it's like yeah, it looks vintage. It looks like you can get it somewhere
But
else.
it's
But it's
new.
like oh, it is hefty.
It's
a
new.
hefty cotton, sir.
They spend the time to make sure their shit is good quality.
Yeah,
And I've like a lot of people who have been in Supreme for a while have said that the quality has dropped off, but
maybe it depends on the pieces you're.
I
getting.
guess it depends on the pieces.
Yeah. Wow, that was a great conversation.
Great open,
bit.
man.
Great open, smooth, and oh, Justin's burping now.
I've
Wow.
been intermittent fasting.
Ooh, yes. How's that been? You still on it?
Yeah.
Hard.
It's not actually after a while. I kind of got it. I got
Mhm.
used to it. Like especially yesterday. Yesterday, all I ate was a pork chop and a bowl of avocado.
Ooh, pork chop.
No, and I had some of my brother's pasta, but like
Mm-hmm.
I think I've gotten used to it. I also tried Sporty. You know, Sporty and Rich has like she started posting. She has the wellness and
Mm.
health club where
Yeah.
she posts like articles and shit.
Yeah.
I try, and you know how they also posted exercise videos.
Yeah.
I tried the ab exercise video.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, it's hard. I also don't have any core strength, so that was really difficult. But but my goal to get is to actually do the whole circuit.
You know what? By just eventually you're gonna be so deezed, like you're just gonna look so fit, and we're gonna look back into this episode like, holy fuck, Justin.
Yeah.
You're a mountain now. Look at you before, a little string bean.
Fucking
It's like, what the fuck? I got so one of our listeners who listens, like I'm pretty sure he listens a lot. The other Justin Cordero, Cordero.
thank God.
He said to me, he's like, Ian, I hate the way you fucking laugh on the podcast. So I'm a little self-conscious about that. I'm trying to not laugh as hard or as crazy because I can get why I can be a little like, because I laugh like, just fucking screaming basically.
Yeah, but I laughed. There's no sound, so it's fine.
Just-
I just opened my mouth really wide, and it just.
it's like a snake trying to unhinge its jaw.
I have locked my jaw from laughing a few times.
Holy
I have.
fuck.
I've been very borderline of like, shit, stop making me laugh. I had to close my mouth. I feel it locking
Bro,
up.
lock jaws, it hurts. You
I
ever
know,
ha-
and it sucks because that's how I laugh. Like depends on if it's something really funny. Like
yeah.
like you can tell how funny
Like
I
the
think
lizard
something is.
Lizzo.
You could tell how funny something is to me depending on how much sound I make.
Yeah. I had. We
The
had
less
this.
sound, the funnier it is.
We had this discussion. It's like the levels of Justin.
Yeah,
It's like he'll laugh and then
it was like the level of sound that comes out of my mouth. The lower it is, the funnier it gets.
yeah.
Now, speaking on really funny shit that's making me laugh. Oh my gosh, I'm killing with the transitions today.
Transitions are
Holy
crazy.
fucking shit.
I'm S.
What?
Are they gonna
Oh, SNL?
Yeah. S N
S. I'm gonna S.
L.
S is for spunking.
N is for nutting. L is for
Licking up. All right, so SNL. So I've been binging a lot of SNL.
I know you've been sending me tons of clips.
I've been
man.
sending Ian so many clips, and it's just like, oh my god, SNL. You can literally watch SNL forever.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny though?
Forever. That's what I've been doing. Almost all my YouTube history.
SNL. Oh my god, it's
No,
all
well,
snails.
I took a little break, but like SNL.
Yeah. There was you know what's funny about SNL now? So many like millennials growing up, like you know people who are like now 30 maybe.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, old SNL, like
Oh my gosh, when you
fuck
were a
new
ki-
SNL, like
like-
you know what I mean?
like old SNL, like when fucking
Like I guess
when Jimmy Fallon was still on there.
I think even before that, like John Candy.
Holy
Kinda
fuck,
thing,
that's
like
deep.
SNL.
No, I'm in like fucking Keenan Thompson SNL.
Oh, I love Keenan Thompson.
He's-
Remember that show All That?
No, I never watched it,
All That.
but I know he
yeah.
was with it with
Amanda Bynes.
yeah, and the guy who was in Cal. Hey, welcome to Good Burger.
Yeah.
What do you want to order?
Good Burger, welcome to Good Burger. How may I help you?
Yo, Cal. Oh wait, no, I'm Cal. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I love that dude.
add it to the list
They
of
had a
shows
show
Justin's
together.
never watched.
They had a show
Yeah,
together.
Keenan and Kel.
Keenan and Kel. That's gonna be a logo rip somewhere. It has to be.
Speaking on okay, so SNL, yeah, I've been watching it a lot,
Mhm.
and it's like there's some really good shit, like really
Yeah.
good. And since we're in Canada, we don't get any of the new, most
it's
recent
so
SNL
ass.
clips,
I hate it.
but we do get the older SNL clips. Like I think after a year of they've been out
They'll
on
release it
YouTube,
like
they'll
that.
put it into Canada. Like all the videos that I made a little playlist of all my favorite SNL clips. It's at 118 videos right now, and that's from
Jesus
like 4 days of just binging SNL.
You watch? Wow,
Yeah,
that's insane.
yeah. I wonder.
SNL.
Yeah. So yeah. Some of my favorite clips recently have been David S. Pumpkins.
You know what's funny about SNL or about comedy in
It's
general?
the one with Tom Hanks where he dresses up as a pumpkin.
It's
Or he dress up in a pumpkin suit and he has two guys and it's okay. I'll pitch the story. So this couple goes into 100 floors of frights. So then they go in and it's like an elevator and they just go up, ride, and every time they stop at a floor, it's a scary guy. So first it's like there's the Grudge, there's a murderous chef, there's the evil gardener or whatever. And then there's David Pumpkins, which is Tom Hanks in the pumpkin suit in a Jufro wig with two skeletons, like in the spooky, scary skeleton costumes, full like kiddish skeleton makeup and like really puffy froze, and they just dance. They go and then they do the dance, and it's so funny. It's hilarious.
supposed to be on the 100 floors of fright.
Yeah, and it's like Tom Hanks in the most cutest Halloween suit, and he's just like dancing with two little really cute skeleton dudes. It's so sick.
I was gonna say, like, the funny thing about SNL and comedy is like, and especially how far SNL is going. It's so funny because like me and Justin have a bit on the podcast, like naming shit, like, you know, like.
Oh
saying
yeah,
that. But it's
the
so
Rudy
funny.
Zoogie, Banjo Kazooie. Oh, that bars.
Rooney Zoogie,
Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
They swept up the Oscars and they did really good, and they got
And I
their
want them
movies
to
a lot
blow
of money.
me. Anyways, yeah, it's funny just to think like comedy is so crazy. Like people are just so smart and way more clever than you can even imagine. And
Yeah.
the thing that you think you just came up with,
Yeah.
oh, someone did it already,
Yeah.
and it's a bit already.
Yeah. So
And it's-
there's this
it's
bit on
crazy.
SNL with Kate McKinnon where they have the film talks bit. So they get there'll be like after, if you ever been to a film festival, if you've never been, usually after a big film festival, if the actors are there, they'll have a little panel talking about the movie afterwards, or even just like a random panel just to talk about like themes that are prevalent in that year. So for example, I think one of the videos was a female, they're all female cast,
Mhm.
or they're all female actresses that are Hollywood people, and they're like talking about things like women in Hollywood or Me Too. And one of the women that's on the cast who's recurring in all these skits is Kate McKinnon's character, the Bette Goldry. She's a really old fucking Hollywood actress, and like the shit she says is really fucked up. She's like, back in my day, I had to drink asinine to get on set. Shit like that, and it's fucked. And all the other actresses are like, you have to what?
That's funny. So it's like, you know, how everyone's like, I get it. Like, so everyone's super hyper, like, you know, super
Yeah,
woke.
it's like,
and-
you know, it's so good to have females directors, and then Bette Goldry's like, you get females in the director's chair? You weren't there just to sit and look pretty? You were actually doing something. Woo! Don't worry, don't. And then so like one of the
That's funny.
characters that was on that is recurring is
Yeah.
Lupita Nyong'o, and then the Bette Goldry goes, oh, little Peter, you don't know what you're talking about.
Little Peter no go.
Little Peter no go, and it's like, and then I was watching, and I'm like, oh shit, Ian, they did that before we did. They've been doing fucked up names before we did, and we didn't even like subconsciously like, oh yo, we're gonna rip off this SNL
No.
bit. It just like
Just
worked
happened.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking one of my favorite ones that I've heard is like eyeballs,
Louder,
elbows.
louder.
One of the things I heard is like eyeballs, elbows for Idris Elba. My favorite actor is eyeballs, elbows.
Eyeballs, elbows. You don't know what you're talking. You handsome little fella.
Listen to eyeballs, elbows.
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's yeah, SNL's good. It's a good time.
I mean, it is like Justin Ian podcast where there's 100 minutes or there's an hour of content and there's
Only a
really only
few
5
gems.
minutes of real good shit.
I wonder if back then it was just like 100% good.
No,
and
for
only
sure. There wasn't
memes.
100% good even back in the day. I think people are like, oh, SNL is so good. But like, I think they have like everything. There's a little distorted image of like just the best shit.
Yeah.
Because there's good, like good bits and skits coming out now.
You know what it is? Comedy changes through like
yeah,
throughout
the taste,
society.
obviously, taste
Yeah.
change.
Times
as well.
change around times, but it's like it's true. Like you look back, maybe 2010.
Not even, yeah, even
What was funny back in 2010? Rage comics, me gusta. Oh,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking rage, like oh yeah, and fucking I'm firing my laser, like no, like all that meme shit. Like you look back now, you're like that was
Ew.
fucking cringy.
Yeah, but without that shit, there's no meme culture, right?
and like even but now it's just like what will a guy laugh at? A picture of fucking Michael Jackson.
no,
deep
you know what
fried
people
to
laugh
hell.
at? People will laugh at a person talking to themselves being multiple characters doing stupid shit.
Not even that. I'm talking about like so obscure, like someone putting a
Yeah,
picture
like
of
on
like
TikTok.
no more. Someone putting a picture of a bean and then fucking it up and drawing putting like Thanos' face on it and being like just the letter E. And some people will look at that and be like, it's so funny. It's
Yeah, I guess TikTok is just like that. That is all TikTok.
depends. Bro, can I show you a TikTok I think is so funny?
Yeah, this is okay. Well, for our return episode, I really wanted to just keep it
Just
audio, just keep it discussion.
Just one.
So like a lot of the last few episodes have been all reaction. We've been reacting to videos, etc. So I just wanted to bring it back just to us talking. And I guess now we're not gonna go back to just talking.
just one.
Okay. Yeah, Ian sent me this one already,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't laugh that much.
Oh yeah.
You sent it to me. It's about someone talking to a genie, and they're trying to go
Okay.
through the genie.
It's so
Can you
funny.
pitch it? You pitch it, you pitch it.
She's just like, you have 3 wishes. Like, oh, I wish for more wishes. Like, you can't wish for more wishes. Okay. I wish that wasn't a rule. You can't wish to change the rules. And then the person's getting annoyed. She's like, I wish you weren't such a dumb bitch. She's like, what? It's like, I wish you weren't the ugliest person I've ever met. She's like, well, these wishes are kind of subjective. Can you just wish for something normal like money? I wish you would cry harder. And she starts crying. And she's like, okay, your wish is my command. And she's like, I wish no one would talk to you ever again. And then she does.
Because I didn't watch the full one. I got turned off a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not really.
I hate people like you.
Okay, but like anything, that's why we do a cold open. We got to get you in the first 5 seconds. And if you don't get me in the first 5 seconds, I'll turn off. Because I have a pee brain like everyone else in this fucking world.
I have a poo-poo brain, so.
You know what? When I smell something stinky, it's not my poo. It's because my brain is shit. Literally. If I go like
I
this,
got
poo will
shits
just
for
drip
brain.
out my... If I turn my head, poo is just going to drip out my ear. Oh, shit. Oh, Justin.
Just have a diaper on your head. Oh, mommy, I need changing.
I need a new hat. That's why I wear beanies all the time. They're diapers.
If you lift it up, there's just shit on your head. It's like there's like a tumor.
It's like the guy from Hey Arnold. When he takes off the guy who's always wearing a bong clavo.
I have no idea what
Okay,
the fuck you're talking.
Fat Arnold or Fat Albert. Fat Albert. You know how there's a guy who's wearing a ski mask?
Yeah.
And when you take off the ski mask, he just has eyes and a mouth. It's the same thing with my hat.
If you did just
It's like Meg. It's like Meg.
Oh yeah. Meg has like her heart up here or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Her like whole internal like organs are in the fucking inner beanie.
So funny.
Okay,
Okay.
that's why we don't touch Justin's hat.
Transition. Next
bitches.
topic.
Okay. Okay, so coronavirus is a big thing. We
Spooky.
mentioned it about in another episode.
That
and
thing is
a lot,
going.
and it's rocked the film industry recently. So,
Mhm.
I think the more thing that people know about right now is that
I'm so sorry.
the No Time to Die latest James Bond movie has been pushed back to November.
Yeah, I heard.
Because for around 40% of their box office earnings for the last James Bond film, Spectre, came from countries that are heavily impacted by coronavirus. So like pushing back a movie, like when Kevin first told me, like our friend Kevin, he first told me, I'm like, oh, maybe it's really good, and they just wanted to push it back to November for Oscar consideration.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
nope.
no, it's Corona. I'm like, oh, but I mean, it could help them in the Oscar run.
Explain to the people that don't know what South by Southwest is, just real
Okay,
quick.
and then another thing that has been affected in the film industry is South by Southwest, which is a film festival where a lot of indie films get picked up.
Yeah, and it
So
is in where is it?
It is in
South
by Southwest. Where is South by Southwest? It is okay. I know South by Southwest
Austin, not Austin, Texas.
was put on by what's his face, Robert Redford, I think. Robert Redford, the actor. He was in Captain America Winter Soldier. He was the old white guy.
Is it in Texas?
No, I think it's somewhere else. Let me fact check this. Oh, it is in Texas. Yeah,
Austin, Texas.
In Austin, Texas. So, this is really. I think this is new. This article was. Oh, yeah, it was published yesterday night.
Mhm.
Netflix. This is off Variety. Netflix. Oh fuck. Netflix cancels South by Southwest 2020 screenings. Panels amid coronavirus. Oh, screenings and panels. That's a weird. You should put screenings and panels, not screening, panels.
Screening panels. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Netflix pulled out, and I think Apple has also pulled out.
Wow.
And Amazon has pulled out. So if you don't know, for indie movies, companies like Netflix, Amazon,
Mhm.
and Apple. Well, now Apple. Before it was really just Amazon and Netflix were big. Like, I think Amazon first broke onto the scene with fucking Beautiful Boy and Manchester by the Sea, two really big indie movies that had a lot of Oscar attention.
Yeah.
I think they probably came from South by Southwest. And a lot of films come out from South by Southwest. I think Booksmart premiered at South by.
Oh, cool.
Lots of big indie movies that like are cult classics today probably came out from South by Southwest.
It's
sad because a lot of these companies, a lot of South by Southwest is where a lot of these film companies or a lot of these films get picked up and get brought onto screen or get onto these
Skicky scoppers.
So these streaming platforms.
It's sad though, man, because like a lot of those, in this the current state of movie industry, it's like so much garbage is just coming out, and there's very few movies that are about the like, not to sound fucking pretentious as ready as we fucking do, but it's like
the Pretentious Podcast. Welcome to the Pretentious Podcast
with your
Radithan and Jonathan.
No, with Thaddeus and Michael with an accent on the E. Michael. But yeah, it's fucking it sucks, man. Like, cause you want more original movies like Booksmart, like fucking Beautiful Boy, like all that shit. And it's just like, it sucks just with the coronavirus and all that shit. I don't know. It's poo poo.
But
I
don't know. This could help. Maybe this might work out in the future because maybe these films might most of the South by films come up at TIFF, so I guess it doesn't really matter, or it does matter. Maybe then TIFF becomes more important this year because a lot of these films probably might have got moved to
TIFF, and everyone's like, oh
TIFF.
well, we gotta fucking watch that.
And then TIFF is gonna be really heavy and competitive.
Well, yeah,
So-
that's good for Toronto.
Yeah. But it might be tough because a lot of the movies that you might want to watch that you might not be able to get because it's complicated.
Yeah, maybe super like sold out or super people want to watch.
Yeah. Well, there's a new Lonely Island movie coming out this year.
No
that I'm
way.
excited about. Yeah.
No way, really?
With the mother from How I Met Your Mother. She's the main character. She's one of the main characters.
Ooh.
I'm very excited about that movie.
Speaking of How I Met Your Mother, and that thing reminded me, Ted Mosby's in Hunters.
Yes.
Josh Radnor.
See?
I heard Hunters is really good.
Yeah. Lots of. Yeah. Exactly. Hunters would not been able. Probably Hunters. I don't know if Hunters would like without Amazon and Netflix and shit. I don't know if Hunters would have been a thing.
Yeah. Isn't it based off a book? Yeah.
Probably.
You know what's funny?
I started reading.
I can't read, so that's insane.
Oh,
What have you been reading?
there's this book I'm reading called. Well, so first I was reading this book called Wuthering Heights, which was said in the
I think
U.
I've heard of that.
It was in U.
Mhm.
The guy talked about it, and then this YouTuber John Fish collected all the all the books that he mentioned in the show,
Mm.
and he read them, and he's like, "Oh, Wuthering Heights, so good,
I saw that.
classic." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll read it." And it's so maybe because I'm fucking illiterate and I'm not high culture reader, but the fucking prose is so annoying.
The what?
The prose, the writing.
Oh.
It's like I read maybe 4 chapters and it felt like really only 4 things happened, but the chapters were fucking fat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how are you talking about going out a window in 2 sentences? Why does it take 2 sentences? I guess like even I'm in a writing class right now too, and I guess it kind of builds to it because the book I'm reading right now it's called Supremacist, and it's about like a Supreme head just going to visit all the Supreme stores.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's really like the writing is really dry. It's like he said this, she said this, we went there. So I guess there's a fine line to strike where you're like
Gotta
creating
add some
vivid
flavor.
imagery, like, and then there's. I think this is what I'm reading. There's fucking Supremacist on one end where all the prose is really straightforward and simple,
Yeah.
and then Wuthering Heights where there's 2 sentences to say that he moved from one place to another.
I guess you can say it's just like, you ever heard of the saying there's too many cooks? Like in a pot?
But they're all written by one person.
but I mean in the sense where it's like he's trying to.
Oh, in words wise.
Words wise. Like word cooks.
Yeah.
And it's just like oh, I gotta. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna be exuberant. I gotta. Let me.
But the
let me
thing
just
is,
talk and
Supremacist
talk.
was written maybe a few years ago, and Wuthering Heights was written like 200 years ago.
Maybe 200 years ago that was. What if that was what did you imagine like 200 years ago? Oh yeah, that was an easy read. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like fucking people are illiterate.
Yeah.
Like us. Like we are super. We can't read at all.
I
Like,
read
look,
at
we
a,
couldn't. e-
I read at a grade 2 level.
Yeah, you know, in grade 1 they said I was an advanced reader. I had a grade 3 level, and since grade 3 I stayed the same.
I heard somewhere where it's like, so there's this phenomenon where all these kids are like, yeah, I excelled at school like at a young age,
And then they
whatever.
become dumb.
And then they become not dumb. It's like they just stop trying, or it's just like they became so bored with school, and people are like, yeah, the educational system, they don't really do much to try to push those kids into doing anything. So it's just the same shit for everyone. So
Oh.
of course, like you're so good up until a point, until like maybe high school or university, and you're just like, wow,
I'm coasting.
this is fuck. Yeah,
motherfuckers.
you're coasting.
It's not challenging at all.
You're coasting up until high school, university, and you're like, wow, this is fucking tough. And then you just drop off because you didn't build a fucking worth ethic
Yeah.
or anything. And I think I can vouch for that.
I see that. That's me.
I used to be a fucking A+ student up until high school, and then university came, and now I'm like a C+. Or
No,
B.
but that's the thing. Like it. Like I don't know if I'm in that bracket of like people really smart people. Like
yeah,
I don't really. I fucking hate doing this. It happens. I don't know why it comes up like almost all the time. Where I'm
What?
like, oh yeah, I just put in 3 hours of work and I got a 95 on my midterm.
you know what though? That's how it works for some people. Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, if you can do that, that's awesome.
Fortunately, I'm in that position.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for everyone else, I have to talk about being in that position all the time.
And you know, it's weird. People work
It
differently.
fucks with me because I'm like, people are like, oh, it's like
so
people
hard.
get like hurt or like they feel bad about their grades and shit. I'm like, I don't know what to say because if I say what I got,
what a
I'm gonna fuck
problem.
people over.
What a problem this guy has. I'm too smart. I can't understand you, dum dum. I'm
know,
so
but I just
sorry.
want to be considerate about other people's feelings, and
Of
I don't
course.
like talking about
Of
it.
course.
But then
I mean,
when I have
yeah.
to, when it comes to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
I did good, guys. I did
And you know what it is?
fine."
For someone who is like in that other end, it does kind of irk me when you're like, some people are just like, not you in particular. Some people are just like,
No, it is me.
some people are just like, I'm like, man, it's like, what'd you get? And it's like, I got like an 87 or like a 90. It's
Okay,
pretty
but
good.
okay,
and
hold
I'm
on.
just like, and I'm like, oh, because I'll be like, I did so good. He's like, oh my god, me too. What'd you get? You know, I'm like a 75, 78. And he's like, how about you? Oh, that's good, Ian. Yeah, I got like a 95. I'm like, oh.
See, but that to me at 75 is still fucking great.
Oh yeah,
But there are people who are like 90, 99, yeah.
I hate. Just
And I used to be
just
the-
calling out Shulik.
Tyler Taka, assistant of the podcast. Tyler Taka is a tryhard. He has lots of good grades and employment, and he is a model student. Everyone should look up to him. That's the plug
Speaking
for
about
Tyler.
A+, let's move over to A24.
Oh my God, this episode is so good.
So I was on TikTok, and so there's this guy, Rick Ross.
TikTok.
So there's this guy. He
TikTok.
made a Twitter page called A24 PitchBot. So basically, he just programmed an AI, not trained. It's not a dog.
AI, you
Sit.
go analyze all the last
Sit.
A24 scripts, find keywords, and make a story out of it.
Yes, master. I shall do that. It comes back. It's just super depressed and
Oh.
artsy. Oh, I just need to smoke a cigarette right
I need to
now.
smoke my hand-rolled cigarettes.
I need to fix my breath.
I ash it into my mouth
Do you know?
to get all the flavor
It's like-
back.
Oh, do you like horror movies? I only exclusively watch Ari Aster movies. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Ari Aster is truly a master of horror.
Oh wait, you don't know
Hitchcock.
you don't know who
No.
Ari Aster is? Guess you're not a film fan.
My favorite filmmakers are Robert Eggers, Ari Aster. What about Jordan Peele? Jordan Peele doesn't work for A24. He worked for
Who
Blumhouse,
the
and
fuck
Blumhouse
is that?
produced.
Blumhouse is poo poo garbage.
Blumhouse more like Poop House.
More like- more like-
Arts.
Anyways,
All my clothes are from the thrift.
yeah, I only exclusively thrift.
People who wear Supreme don't know how to dress.
Oh my god, fuck.
You know what? Let's be honest. All my shits that I wear Supreme, if you took out all the Supreme branding, the fits are still fire.
yeah.
The fits are still good. Like a lot of, okay, I definitely agree. I definitely say that's in the minority. People who just drip in box logos and shit. Yeah, of course. If you take out the Supreme there, they have a shit fit. But there are people who wear all Supreme and it's still fine. It's still good.
I think the key is to mix Supreme in with other things.
And I think the key is to be able to dress without Supreme.
Yes. Also, okay, so
go
here,
back on your 824 bitch bot.
So here, let me just bitch pot. Okay, hold on. Let me just read you one. Growing up in Utah, Riley Kenau and Zac Efron raise a baby with the power of database. Leonardo DiCaprio and Augustine Frizzle go against each other in a competition to win a horse. It's just like
a horse or a whore's love. Love.
A whore? It's a horse, Justin. Why would they compete for a whore's love? For a whore.
It was for a whore.
Just a nice streetwalker. Just a stripper.
Boom. She's a man.
This one actually sounds pretty interesting. A cartoon horror musical about two parents raising a daughter.
That's actually pretty good. I don't think A24 makes animated films, but if that was their first animated film, I would not be surprised.
That sounds amazing. A cartoon musical horror? What the fuck?
Our daughter, she wants to talk to boys.
But she's the devil. And she kills lots of people with her tongue.
What? I didn't know that was going to go like that. I thought it was just going to be like amplifying crazy daughter shit. Like, there is Johnny. He is emo and he's annoying and he's skinny.
And he kills people with scissors. And then he puts their testicles in their own mouths.
And then there's Brian. He's on the football team.
He's the dog. He's a dog boy. He likes dogs.
Okay. Yeah, that would be so sick.
Yeah. Picture this. In his horror feature motion picture,
Horror feature motion picture.
Costco free samples become mops.
Mobs?
Mops, like a mop, but they're Costco free samples. So you're rubbing the floor with like a meatball.
Oh, it's like a mystery box, but like a mop, like a magic mop.
A game show host develops an unlikely relationship with a painter. That could totally be one. Like, just like,
oh, like, hey guys, it's welcome to
Zoogaloogle, everyone's favorite top kid talk
and
show.
then like the painter just comes on there because he needs the money really quickly, and
yeah,
then he's like
just above everything, just like,
and he doesn't play the game straight at all.
and everyone's just like, it's like,
no, but it's like a quiz game or something really stupid.
It's like, yeah, it's like he's just really good at art, like knows everything about art.
Yeah,
what's this painting technique? Before you can even finish it, that's Bacardi's will. It's like, whoa, he knew that before I even finished the fucking question.
Hey, why are you so good at painting?
He's like, why are you even on this stupid show,
I'm a
man?
painter, man, and I just don't have any money.
Since my mom and dad just don't believe in me, I really have to,
Speaking about like characters and shit, I was talking about how, I really wanted the Black Air Forces, and this reminded me of it, the Patience in Time. So me and Hugo were talking about it, and he's like, Justin, are you trying to say something? Why did you write a drug dealer character and you want Black Air Forces? Are you trying to say something? And I'm like, no, maybe I'm not trying to send a message that I'm a drug dealer. What? And we we're just talking about like shit like that. It was so funny. It was really cool. See, guys, when you make good memories with your best friends, you'll live it forever. Gavin.
Jacob. Remember Jacob from the keg?
Jacob.
Oh, here's one that you might like.
Jacob, if you know, you know.
Here's one that you might like. Timothy Chalamet accidentally becomes a private investigator and he has no idea what to do. Isn't that kind of like that Wes Anderson movie that's coming out?
Yeah, I feel like that is the I feel like that is his character in the Wes Anderson movie.
Wow. This was pitched back. Oh, well, not that far back. It tweets every 3 hours, so there's a lot.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, you should everyone follow this if you're a big
do they have an Instagram? I don't use Twitter.
The Florida Project, but instead of Florida, it's Indiana.
Oh. Wait, but like what the fuck? What's in Indiana though?
No, nothing. This is just an AI trying to be fucking funny.
Oh, well, it is funny.
Yeah. A chef develops an unlikely relationship with a butler.
A butler?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this is a fun little thing I found. It's cute.
All right. Okay, so I just want to cram this in really quickly.
Cram it so
the
hard.
other episode ago, I was like, oh, I posted a poll on my story and a lot of random people did it again. And a lot of people replied. And guess what happened again? I posted a poll on my Instagram and I had a full Supreme fit. Like I had several Supreme items on in one picture. And I asked, how many Supreme items are in this picture? And no surprise there. All of the responses are not the fucking
I bet none of them even answers. They're just like,
no,
hi,
all the people who actually answered are my friends, and then there's just a random people like
hi Supreme, love your content.
yeah, yep, over and over again. Oh, hello Supreme, hello
Put
Supreme.
it up here, back. I'm gonna go get some water.
Okay, I'll just read some of the things. Want real followers and like, press link in my bio. Hey, really like your content. There's the OK symbol. Fire. Someone says hi. Someone said check us out. Someone put random emojis. And these are people who have, again, considerable following amounts. But it's just so confusing. Like, is there, again, so there is definitely a bot and like some of these people are like verified and shit. So I guess people do have like bots that are kind of engaging. Or conspiracy theory, get your tinfoil hats on. Supreme, oh, thank you. Instagram has a like a algorithm that just puts accounts that you might be interested in, and they fake reply to your answers on your polls. That's just a conspiracy theory that I now have, because I was looking through all the shits and it's like, oh, I feel like these are posts that I'd find on my Explore page or something like that. So yeah, that's welcome to Conspiracy Series with Justin.
Dun dun.
All right, and
You really gotta make.
we need Justin Ian podcast album coming soon, man. Mixtape
year 3008.
50. The episode 50 special is just a musical.
It's so funny to think that back then, like episode 1, we said we're gonna get our shit together by episode 50.
Yeah, we still have we have 30 episodes to go. Still.
You know what?
I think we could.
I feel like we gotten our shit together way since back then.
No, I think in episode 50 we're like, this is gonna be like professional level.
Oh, and we were like, we'll get a
Sponsors
sponsor by
and shit.
50. If we can get the sponsor, I mean,
we've been
technically-
posting regularly, and I feel like we can get to episode 50 by 2020. End of 2020, do you think? If we post regularly?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, if
it
we
depends
post-
on how often we release seasons.
No, I think we wouldn't like the
Well,
season
it's not seasons. Yeah, we just keep going.
Yeah, we just keep going,
define it
but
by
we just-
seasons.
category. Like, I guess, because like we definitely did get I think we'll say this for the last episode of the season, where we just talk about the season and what we thought of, how we changed it and whatever. We'll say
Sure.
that for the last episode,
reflection,
which is the next episode. If this is episode 9, if I did my math correctly, then we're on the right track.
Yes, sure.
All right, so oh my gosh, wow! I thought we were gonna be done at 45, but we're at 47 now, and I still have a few things to talk about.
I want to save my other bit for another episode.
You'll save it for another bit. Okay, maybe. Okay, this is what I'll close the podcast out on. So recently, if you don't follow the sneaker Instagram world, Travis Scott dunks just dropped.
Dunk.
And even if you were like, just on the edges of the streetwear kind of sneakers game, then you would still know about the fucking Travis Scott, SBs and how everyone was trying to get them. Like even like when they dropped. When they dropped on the Nike website or the Travis Scott website, I was with my family and I got everyone to enter that raffle.
That's the one with the bandana.
yeah, the paisley print.
If you got that could
Make money.
No, I was gonna say look good with your your Supreme.
Oh yeah,
bandana.
no. I would wear it pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah.
It also could cover a lot of fucking money.
Oh, I bet.
Like I could have paid for a televised drop with the money I got from that from that shoe if I sold it.
That is insane.
I could pay for a full televised drop.
Holy fuck! Really?
Yeah, I could pay for a full televised drop.
Whoa. How much is the shoe? Resale.
All right, welcome to StockX Corner with Justin and Ian.
This is what's so great about this. I really know nothing about this stuff, and
And I
Justin,
know a lot.
and Justin loves talking about it.
All right, flies in the room. Ready?
That's funny. It's called The Flyest in the Room. Because he has a
Sorry.
song called Highest in the Room.
Oh, Travis, you.
Travis, you little goof.
You little tastemaker, you.
You little goof. You're so smart and clever.
You do so well.
Can you
for
imagine
yourself.
that's what like Travis
People?
Scott's mom talks to him? Travis, you're so clever. I love you, honey. Oh, want some orange slices?
Oh, Travis, I already rolled your weed for you.
It's just him on auto-tune.
All right.
lit.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. It's lit.
All right, so the last sale on the Travis
No
Scott
way.
dunks in the regular box, which was the one that was sold out to skate shops and shit, was 1.5K. But there was another box that was released on the Travis Scott website, and it came in a bandana box. And
That's
the last
so
sale was
fucking tough.
2.8K.
Wow.
So the legit doubled because of this box.
That's insane.
The box doubled in value. It's the exact same shoe, but the box is cooler. And it sold. So really, you're paying 1.5K for a fucking box.
That's insane.
And someone paid it because it says last sale.
That's insane.
So, and the current the current bid is at 1.5.
Shit.
That's
insane. Speaking of televised,
no, sorry. So on the dunks, like, yeah, it was insane. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of shops, like a lot of people were DMing shops, like straightforward, like, "Yo, can you give me these pairs? I'll give you $500 per shoe." Because like, I mean, the shoe costs
per shoe.
So if the shoe costs 200
Mm-hmm.
plus 500, and then they're selling it for 150, it's still a good. It's still a good buy, right?
Yeah.
And the camera died. Welcome to the black portion of the episode because Justin's an idiot.
I'm
as
scared
usual.
of the dark.
So yeah, a lot of people were like, oh, like a lot of people were messaging skate shops, and there's a few skate Instagrams, like communities around like Nike and Nike SB, and they're all like posting all these people who are messaging skate shops, and they're just like clowning them and shit.
Damn.
It's really funny. And some skate shops are taking this opportunity to do really cool shit. Like, I think one skate shop was like, to enter the Travis Scott raffle, you have to do community service hours. And the amount of community service hours you get is how many chances you get for the raffle.
That's insane.
So the more community service hours you do, the better chances you get of getting the raffle.
So
it's really good. Like,
there's gonna be a whole bunch of just hype beasts. Like, I want to get it. So let me help out my community real quick.
Yeah. But then if you think about it, it's like they're doing these community service hours, and then if they, which they probably will, if they end up selling the shoe for like $1,000, I guess they get their money's worth. Not really, because that's like, I think that breaks down to like maybe $5 an hour, but still, I guess you're getting paid for your work. But again, you're doing the raffle for the opportunity to buy the shoes. You're not guaranteed to win the shoe, which is, so you could do 100 community service hours and you might not even get the shoe. But you know what? You did community service hours.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah. And yeah, as I said before a few episodes ago, the dunk waves are back. Catch the dunk wave.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
I feel like I need to start buying more sneakers. I don't have a lot of shoes. Should hop on that. Well, not fucking the Travis Scott.
No, obviously,
dunk,
but you can.
But you know,
weasel your way starting in.
Yeah, because I'm tired of having shoes just like in the same vein as like, you know, I have fucking what.
So speaking about shoes,
Vans,
I always try to get shoes that like there is a hype beast in me that's trying to get shoes that are like super hyped up and cool. But there's also a person in me who's like, I want to get shoes that no one else will have. Like if you go on the street, no, you won't find these shoes.
Those yellow mid blazers that you got
that I
destroyed.
destroyed.
The blazers that you just fucking skated the hell out of.
Yeah,
they were sick when
you know
first
what's funny
got them.
too? Those were just on Nike.ca. They were sitting for quite a while. Like
Yeah.
you just gotta find shit that you like genuinely like. That's why I'm saying like, although there's a lot of people like, oh, get these shoes, highly recommend. Like Air Forces, Old Schools, CDG Chucks. There are a bunch of other shoes that are in the exact same vein, but no one has. Like instead of getting a getting the CDG Chuck, maybe get a Jack Purcell. Or instead of getting the black Old School, maybe go get Converse slip-on. Or even like, not even just to go with big brands. Like maybe if you have to catch a splash, go for like Common Projects.
Yeah.
Or even like, there's some low-key brands like Stepney's Worker Club. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
No clue. Never heard of them.
They're I think a UK company, and they drop shoes that are like Vans, but they look so much more cooler. Like let me pull up one for Ian. I'll show Ian afterwards. But like there's so many like brands that have cool shit that you might not even heard of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with that, we will end this episode of the Jip. Thank you for listening, everyone. If you could do one thing for us, and that is find a friend
and punch him.
And
punch him hard in the nose, make him bleed,
and then make them
to make him feel better. Show us the podcast.
Make sure you punch them in the face, then follow them on get their phone after you knock them out, and follow us on their Instagram and
Jip,
the SoundCloud.
Let them follow Jip on
and
everything.
like all our posts and do everything.
Hell,
like that.
make them follow Anchor. Download Anchor.
Yeah, make them download Anchor, and then but like no one listens on Anchor though.
No one listens on Anchor.
It's funny too because on Anchor because Anchor connects everything to all your other accounts.
That's pretty much why we only have it on there.
And it's free. It's free for us
and it's free.
And it says how many percentage of people actually listen on Anchor, and then how many people listen on Apple Podcasts.
What's the percentage?
And the people listening on Anchor is like 5%, and then it's like 95% Apple Podcasts.
Who are the 5%?
It's like one person. I don't know. And then, but it doesn't count Spotify because I set up the Spotify separately from when we set up Anchor, so it's confuzzled. But whatever. All right, guys, we're gonna end it there.
Bye.
We do not don't actually punch anyone in the face for legal reasons. Don't punch someone in the face, but do recommend the podcast. So
Also, follow my. Don't forget to smile.
wait, you can't plug everything
Why?
because I was listening to a podcast or a video about how to get your followers engaged. Just ask them to do one thing
I'll give you one thing, viewers.
and just and share the podcast. That's
Suck
the one
my
thing.
dick.
That
Suck
too.
my cock.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Love you.
We're gonna end it with some kissing ASMR. If you think this is weird, there's a whole lot of people who listen to this on the regular.
I'm gonna put my tongue in your mouth now.
I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke.